where he engages where he had less. Alright, so in the top left-hand corner, as our purple Protoss from Courage, we have Prophecy, who might be the best player in the DRTL. He did lose to Kai Green in the finals of the D-Ranks individual tournament, however, but still definitely one of the strongest players around.
And I'll just get the name set up. Okay,
right.
so
introduce your player from your own team.
Yes, in the bottom right corner we have the brown Terran LCC from Team Stealth Bunnies. One of the best Terrans in the league, of course, because he plays for Team Stealth Bunnies, and Stealth Bunnies players are all the best. And I should, let me see if I can get this set up.
Oh, Prophecy, take a look. Prophecy has a probe out very fast. It's going to be some sort of cheddar, maybe a center 9 gate or maybe a center 9-9 gate. Yes, we got a pylon going down in the center for Prophecy.
Oh snap, and Prophecy is in the 11 o'clock position, and that is the 5 o'clock. Yes.
Will not be giving us the honor of a straight up game between these two, and LCC is a decent player. I believe he is D+-ish,
yeah,
solid player.
Yeah, he is pretty solid, and he does know how to cheese, so let's have a look. Oh, there's the gate going down.
LCC is not making a wall with his depots, actually.
Yeah, that's going to be important. Especially since, obviously, then the Zealots can just walk in. I mean, obviously, if they do something like this proxy gate and the wall is walled off, then it's totally pointless. But in this case, with no wall, which, I don't know, I'd say it seems like less than 20% of Terrans actually wall off. Oh, whoa, this is a big deal. That barracks is placed really odd. He is not going to have a space to micro through with his Marine. Maybe, I don't know, Marines shouldn't be able to slip between the depot and the command center, but maybe they can. Maybe that gives him a space, but I'm just trying to figure out where he's going to have room to micro.
It only works up-down. If there's two buildings side by side, they can go in between them, but if, like, the Marines can go up and down in between the buildings, but if buildings are up and down and
then
Marines
they can't go
left and right,
yeah.
Some can, like, if you have barracks above depot, the Marines can pass between that.
Can because they're anorexic. It looks like he's only going to do one proxy gate in the middle, as opposed to the standard 2 proxy gates.
One of you is lagging. Or someone is lagging. Yeah, this is a bit
sure
weird.
it's you, man.
Probably is me, but if you guys leave, then it will stop lagging. I'm just saying.
No, it'll be good. We'll just.
But what was I gonna say? No, sometimes you see this where it's just kind of one proxy gate in the middle for the faster zealots, but then you basically play it out kind of normal from there. It just lets your zealot get to the base faster.
Oh yeah. That'd be interesting, but I suppose the problem is that you're sacking a gateway essentially once the Terran gets a bit of position.
Yeah, you're losing the risk that's going to get picked off later on, which will happen if they defend competently. Nevertheless, it will be a very fast zealot. We can see it is about 3/4 done. And of course, the barracks hasn't even started yet. There'll probably just be one, I don't know, there might be a second Marine there when the zealot gets there.
Close my Skype. Okay. Skypey closed. I have closed the Skypey. Yeah, that's still lagging. Do you think I'll pause it and you guys can hop into another game and go from there? Does that sound reasonable?
Sure.
There you go. That's at 2 minutes and 20. Whoa, Elmaster. Elmaster?
That's you, but it's you. Or maybe it's Nina. I don't even know. It says Nina has left.
I press pause.
Yeah, I just.
Okay, well, anyway, it'll be at 2:21, so I'll wait for you guys to catch up to that.
You realize I don't have the replays, right?
Well, you would have downloaded it, right? Well, yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I guess it might be there. It might be there in the folder.
Actually, yeah, I could actually send it to you if you want.
Please do.
Where is it? Replays. I've even got it in a zip folder if you want. Oh, but I'd have to open up the...
Probably easiest way.
Okay,
yeah, just...
Drop players. Yeah, that's at 2:21. And I'll just get onto Skype and send it to you. Excellent, guys! Some technical difficulties always. Every single time. But we get to listen to the Terran music.
It's almost like we didn't prepare for this at all.
No, we prepared. Well, I was prepared.
Our preparations were elaborate.
Oh, Skypey update. Okay, I'm going to put it on Mediafire then. Stuff this.
Where is this replay? It should in theory be in the downloads folder, but what was the replay's name? I don't even know.
Whoa, Skype looks funny now. Where's my chats? There we go. Okay, I'll send it to you guys. Nina... 1.
Try to see if I have it in downloads. I don't know if I do.
Yeah, I'm just sending it
Or
on
if
Skype.
it is, I don't know where it is.
There you go, it's sent
I don't know
on
what you
Skype.
called it.
It's sent on Skype. Okay, so Epic Trine music is playing, and that pylon is just about complete for prophecy. So.
Wait. People are saying...
What are they saying? My chat maybe is frozen.
Oh, never mind. I thought people were saying the stream wasn't working, but it appears to be fine.
Yeah, it was just one person, I think.
Okay. Don't worry, I got it.
You got it?
Desktop save.
Yeah, I got it. So don't worry about it. Let's see, which game are we on? LCC versus Prophecy. Let's do this.
Yep.
So, Eric, can you join my game? Cats 1.
You'll have to give me half a sec here, but then I'll be ready to.
Half second is already passed quite literally. Unless you meant that as like a turn of phrase.
I most certainly did.
Oh.
A turn of phrase is an
Well,
interesting
then
turn
I
of phrase if you
apologize.
think about it. Turn of
It
phrase.
is quite an interesting phrase.
Turn of phrase is an interesting turn of phrase. It's sort of like how... No, never mind, that doesn't work. I was going to think of a recursive acronym,
It's
but...
like you take a normal... It's like you take a normal phrase and then you turn it into something... a different phrase.
Yeah.
Am I right or
maybe.
what?
I guess so.
Alright, so we're on 2. On 2 of the same replay.
Hold on.
There you go.
Alright, what
so,
time are you at?
2:21.
1. For those of
Wait,
you that
you-
don't know,
you
that is
both-
201 seconds into the replay.
You both said at the same time, and I don't know what you said.
201 seconds. 221.
2:21. Okay. Let's get over there.
And by the way, I'd like to thank
Oh,
Rich.
shit.
Whoa! Speeding by. And in high speed, we've got Proxy Zealot Micro going. There's no kills yet. The Marine has taken 2 Zealot hits. No, a Zealot hit and a Probe hit, rather.
Whoa,
No,
what,
1 Zealot hit.
What are you guys doing, man?
Derp. The Marine has taken 1 Zealot hit.
Okay.
I'm bringing us up to speed on what happened with the Micro. The Marine has taken 1 Zealot hit, and the SCV building the factory is in danger of getting killed by the Probe.
I'm just sitting here at 2:21 still. I'm confused.
Nina
accidentally-
hosted a game. At 252, you need to go to 252, man.
2:52.
Whoa, you just slow that rep down. Alright, we're at
Okay.
3 minutes now. You gotta
Pause
this. You
it.
gotta
Pause it
this.
and wait for me to catch up. Okay, so everybody, the Zealot is coming across. The SCV
Huh.
is gonna miss it, so the SCV does not know that the Zealot is coming across here. He has taken his gas, of course, and we have the supply depot being constructed, and 1 Marine is being built. Yes, and there's a 2nd Zealot on its way. A little bit of probe harassment. The factory is complete. I mean, it is on its way. And he's seen the Zealot. Oh, he takes a hit from the Zealot. Punch to the face. Well, the Marine can get through there, sure, but I'm not sure about the Zealot. Oh. This SCV is going to go down as well. Both SCVs going down, and that's 303. Okay, I'm at 305 now. Where are you guys?
Give me a sec.
Alright, we're at 302.
302. Okay, play and like make sure it's slowed down so that you're actually at normal speed.
Okay,
You at 305?
go. You can still play in it.
Okay.
I'm at 303.
Okay, that's close
304,
enough.
305.
Okay, we do
Yeah.
have 2 Marines out, I should say, and Zealot is not able to get through the SCVs, alright, and he's actually pulling SCVs
Yeah,
and
not so far.
transsigning. 2 Zealots
But
are
of
out
course
there,
he's
and the probe.
Delayed the factory, which is a big deal. And there's
Oh,
more
and
Zealots
one of the
coming,
Zealots does go down.
Yeah, it gets surrounded pretty nicely. So pretty good control there so far. I think he's only lost 1 Marine and any SCV or any SCV losses. So he's doing a pretty good defense so far with these Zealots and continue to use the SCVs in Prophecy. Really not able to get any kills or get much done here.
Oh, he did
So
manage
that's
to
not
take
going to be
one
ideal
Marine
for him,
there,
as obviously you lose some. Yeah, he's keeping the Marine down pretty low though, and now there's 2 Zealots against 1 Marine, so obviously that's very favorable. The Vulture's going to have to be made, but in the meantime we can see the gas in the core coming up right now. Now I don't think there'll be a goon here before the tank is out based on the timing, but it is starting, and now there are no Marines left. and there's actually one Marine now back up.
Oh, and the Marine gets punched in the face again. But there's a second factory
But
on
yeah,
the way.
unfortunately, unable to get that. Oh no, okay, he's gonna opt to go 2-fac now. But of course, Prophecy's gonna scout this. I think he might just feel he needs it for defensive purposes. Now he's got the Vulture out, he can pick up that Zealot just fine. I don't think it's gonna get any more kills.
Might get a SCV kill. Oh, just about gets the Marine.
He's trying to get one.
Oh,
but
he
the
gets
Marine
the
just doing a
Marine
nice
as
job
well.
moving through the SCVs. Finally, he's gonna pick it off, but still the Vulture's out. I mean, it's gonna clean it up, so not that big of a threat.
Okay.
One hit left for this pesky Zealot.
Boom. Taken down.
Gone.
Okay, so now the Zealot is retreating back, and the Cybernetics core is complete for Prophecy, so he's going to be able to get goons out. Should be okay against this Vulture pressure, so the things might actually change.
Which he's actually not doing, which is a bit odd. Usually, when a Zealot comes that fast, you know it's been proxy gated, so you take the Vulture and you go across the map in the event that Protoss's goons aren't already at his base and try to do some damage of your own. Looks like a scouting SCV trying to get in the ramp, but oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! The Nexus is seen and then canceled. Perhaps thinking about the fact that he did see 2 gate, and we can see a second gate is being thrown down. So Prophecy is going to move to be on 3 gateways now.
And that Dragoon is out, and we'll be able to take down the SCV if it turns back, but no, it doesn't. So he does know where the proxy gate is at the very least, and he's taking his second base actually faster than the Protoss is.
Yeah, alright, so this was just a defensive 2-fact, which actually might work out in his favor.
I should point out that Prophecy, or I should say LCC, since he was the one taking damage, while he was defending against that Zealot, he was not building SCVs the entire time, so even though he has his command center up quicker, his economy is actually going to be quite even with the Protoss at this time.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit weaker because this overlay will...
You can actually look at the Protoss saturation in his main base and look at the Terran saturation, and you can see that the Protoss actually has more probes at the moment.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see here on the overlay that Prophecy's got 40 more minerals per second, per minute I should say, so he is at a slight advantage even though he doesn't have his
I think if I recall correctly though, probes actually mine a bit faster because of their acceleration. I believe probes are the best miners, so more theories for the Protoss's IMBA category. Oh, he's charging into the mines, but all the mines are clear now. He can go in for the kill if he wants to.
But there's a tank out though.
I don't know if he can defend.
There is a tank out.
One tank
and
though,
he has
not really
got
enough
2
to
more
deal with
mines
4
down.
Dragoons though, especially if he snipes it.
And the
Alright, he's laying more mines. Okay, he will be okay, but Prophecy runs in, actually shoots down another mine and continuing to inch forward right now. Very, very dangerous situation for our Terran player who's actually going to lift off. He is holding on by 1 mine. The tank going up into the main. The barracks is going to fall. Actually, it's going to stop him from making any more factories if he wanted to.
Oh, and the Dragoon's taking the hit from that mine.
Mine goes off though. Now all the goons very soft. Alright, now he should defend just fine. Actually coming back down with this tank now, going to try to re-land that command center. And of course, this is 3 gate pressure from Prophecy, and there are still lots of goons. One will go down and hurry though.
Nice little micro there, but there is 2 more mines out, and oh, he's going to hit. Yes, very nice. Looks like the Dragoons are going to be
and it looks like he's going to defend this, as now both these goons, quite low on health.
But there is
We'll have to evacuate from the natural.
There is a 3 gates here though, and it looks like he is placing down his Nexus now, so that siege tank is in position though, so I think LCC should be able to survive pretty well. What is this? He cancelled a supply depot, I think? That's a bit weird.
And it looks like he's building an eBay to try to wall this off a bit better. Now the goons are stepping in again, but
the mines!
Whoa! Did you see how those mines behave? That was crazy. He doesn't get the tank though. He's 1 shot away. He doesn't get it. But you see that the mines burrowed up. They came up like they were gonna fire, and then they like hit the engineering bay. They actually went back under the ground after being triggered, and then popped up again and hit the goons. It was like a super slow motion. It almost caused him to lose that back tank that's behind the eBay.
Yeah, and I think the reason the mine did that was because his target. Did someone just say go?
What'd you say?
Did someone just say go? I heard this random go.
No. No, I did not say go.
No, nobody said that.
That was weird.
I was gonna say, no, okay, so now LCC should be somewhat comfortable with this position. Prophecy lost a lot of goons for absolutely, well, I think he got 1 tank, but that wasn't very good trading of goons, and LCC still has a much faster CC. He's already mining from his and producing from his.
My StarCraft crashed.
Yeah, I wondered, because you disappeared from the abyss.
I was like, it just said StarCraft stopped working. I was like, no.
I had that happen to me like 2 times when casting the other day. It wasn't an issue, it just happened like before I started casting. It wasn't during a cast, but I don't know why it happened. It was just like, StarCraft EXE, stop working.
Yeah.
So we can see Prophecy still powering Dragoons off all 3 gateways. He is now throwing down a Robotics and
a Citadel.
Arbiters, most likely. Go!
As you do. But there is, of course, an engineering bay there and missile turret, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it looks like his turret placement is pretty good, so he'll be able to defend any shuttles. There is an observatory on the way, so he's going to have the observers out for those mines.
Yeah, he's got a turret, but a turret really that great at defending a Bulldog, because really all the shuttle has to do is drop its cargo. Oh, it looks like he wants to move to the center and kill off this gateway, but I think Prophecy may move. I love the mines though. He's laying a few. Prophecy does see them. Let's see if he sees the second.
Very nice. I don't think the mine actually went off. I think it was just the vultures managed to kill that Dragoon off. And he has actually defended his gateway.
You might be right.
Yeah, he has defended his gateway, so that's quite good. But it looks like LCC is still playing fairly defensive here, as you do when you're at Tehran, because you know Tehran. And
what are we gonna call it? He's playing quite lost my track for the word. Like kind of falls out like aggressively, like not worrying about mines. I mean, he's run in many times when there have been a lot of mines out without observers, and now we can see LCC basically doing though his Prophecy's been producing ways and hasn't really cut Dragoon production and 3, so this should be enough to deal with this. There are a lot of tanks though. He does have siege and some vultures, so the army count size isn't that bad from Terran, but I believe Prophecy will not struggle too much to deal with this. He is definitely going to kill the gateway. Maybe that was all this was intended for. We'll see if he actually continues on towards the main.
He could just siege up in the middle here
Prophecy
if he really wanted to.
Is gathering stuff here. It looks like Prophecy has
and the
about 10
Vulture's
Dragoons
getting past.
against 5 tanks.
The Vulture's going to get past and try and take down some of the probes, I think.
Yeah, 2 of them are sneaking into the natural.
Oh, he takes down 1 probe. And no, don't focus the Dragoons. Go the probes. Go the probes.
Yeah, loses control of that
he
Vulture
does
a little
take 2 probes down at least, so that's actually not too bad. I think someone worked out once that I think 1 probe or 2 probes per Vulture actually becomes cost efficient within like half a minute.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, the cost of Vulture is 75, so if you kill a probe, that's almost a return on your investment. If you laid the mines, you know, and we can see Prophecy is up to a total of 6 gateways now. Make that 7 gateways, so we're going to see some major aggression here, continuing the theory of aggression. And I don't know, I guess the proxy gate was more cheesy than anything, although the way he played it wasn't super cheesy. But this is definitely going to start to get all in here as we go to 7 gateways, and he is getting set speed, so we're going to see a.
But we do have 5 factories.
Attack now. The thing.
We do have 5 factories.
There's things that change this. Yeah, 7 gates is still definitely enough to threaten 5 factories. But what makes this a bit interesting? 11:45.
Yeah.
Oh, and he is running in here right now. Prophecy is over. Maybe he wasn't. His goons were on a move, and the siege tank shot a few of them. So a few of them moved in to fight. Now moving him back. He does lose. It looks like just 1 for free, 2 for free. Not doing anything. But what I was gonna say is that when you move out here like this, you're definitely more vulnerable than if he was back across the bridge. And if he doesn't know that it's 7 gate and doesn't have good placement, especially with these clump tanks, he's gonna be in pretty serious danger to this attack from Prophecy. Although we do see some vultures. They actually have a great opportunity right now to sneak in, but they're not doing it. They're just laying some mines. We'll see if he goes for the sneak in now. Prophecy is way out of position, but he's not doing it all. No,
he's just sitting in the middle. And there's too many goons there to defend that, so I don't think he's going to be able to do
that pipe sticking out of the ground.
Oh, but the units are going down. He's actually still able to get in there if he really wanted to. But no, it looks like he's just going to scout the.
Ideally, like this.
Yeah, he takes down
because he's sending all his units down there. He's leaving nothing back at home, and without a pylon wall or anything, that is really playing risky against a Terran player with all these vultures. Actually, this is probably the worst angle for him to come in. If he does decide to come in, he doesn't seem to want to commit to harassing though.
Oh, and it looks
now
like those
Prophecy
are going to be
moving
able to
up this way.
So Prophecy is sending his probo, so he's going to try and take his 3rd behind this large goon and Zealot army here. And it doesn't look like LCC is going to be able to pressure that anytime soon. But LCC is taking his 3rd as well, so this is actually quite a bad position for Prophecy because he doesn't want to be on even bases with the Terran, he wants to be on more bases. And he's still making... he's got his Templar Archives on the way, so he is slowly getting some tech. But he seems to have made
he's got to attack soon. It's not quite right to say though this is a bad position because if you're going off 8 gates, you're almost always going to be aggressive. So we should see some aggression, and then if he doesn't do damage, then he's in a bad position. But he's still got a very large army.
Yeah, but he needs to be doing aggression fairly quickly, I would think. If
Yeah, he's going to start losing his opportunity to do so. I still question LCC's positioning. I don't really understand why. He is sitting out in the middle of the map against the Protoss that's 8-gating. He's got his third faster. There's absolutely no reason for him to be here at all. He should be behind his bridges defending, and he's playing it risky to sit where he is. But we've got a massive Vulture raid going on. Prophecy moving back to block the ramp. The Vulture, actually the Goons are out of position, but only 2 Vultures get in. A bunch of mines being laid. The rest of Prophecy's army desperately turning. I don't think LCC's probe targeting that great. A mine actually getting a few of them, though, and he is getting some probes at the natural.
Oh, a lot of probes going down there. Whoa, and
being quite a decent Vulture trade there, slowing down Prophecy's economy quite a bit, although LCC still trails in supply by about 10, where it stayed the whole game, although 10 supply behind is not
There's
bad.
a Vulture in his main.
Oh, there is, still a Vulture in the main. It is actually at 8 kills already.
Oh.
9 kills.
9 kills, very nice. 10
eating
kills.
away at Prophecy's probes. He doesn't seem to notice it yet. I don't know what he's focusing on. There's no battle icons. He should hear the sound of this Vulture. There's no other battle to distract him.
And he is
now
coming
it looks
back
like maybe he
finally
notices
to
the probes are trying to be glitched. He's trying to get some through, but his army is coming through. This thing is at 12
and he
kills
does take
to
it
13
down.
kills.
He does take it down.
13 kill Vulture.
Yeah.
That is a Jim Raynor.
And it looks like
That
he
is
might
a Jim
have...
Raynor. That is a hero Vulture.
He might have lost his opportunity to take his third here, because this third is up and running just about. It's not very well defended though, I have to say. But those tanks are slowly coming over.
Who?
LCC.
Starport has no idea where it's going. Go look between his third. His Starport floated like out all the way to the river. He just took off with the Starport.
He probably rallied
for
it
a
there.
trip of its own.
I bet I know what he did. He rallied it. He lifted it off somewhere, and then he rallied
He
it
may
there by
just have
accident.
done that.
He rallied his Starport. Alright, LCC's army now is starting to be, it's actually incredibly tank heavy because he continues to trade all these Vultures. So this is going to be a really, really scary army when LCC moves out.
Yep, and I mean there aren't that many Zealots in Prophecy's force either, so he's not going to be that effective against
LCC's, I don't know, something seems a little off here because LCC has had faster bases than Prophecy in all cases. I guess his TV production hasn't been good, but he's still trailing Prophecy by 15 in supply. Despite getting a lot of probe kills and really slowing down Prophecy's eco and having faster bases, so not exactly sure what's up with that.
Even if you do a lot of
And
economic damage, it takes a while for like that to actually kick in and you to start to see the effects of that. So probably about 5 minutes or so, I would say LCC is going to overtake it in population.
If we look also at the top base, Prophecy has at least 8 probes not mining. It's like a really... There's a bunch of them that are just chilling, doing nothing. And Prophecy's trying to take a fourth. The Vulture's actually killing the cannon there, and he's not moving to defend this right now. He's just like ignoring this.
Oh, and this Goons are all going to get into
And now he's going to charge the third, and oh god, LCC hasn't walled his third. This is actually really bad for him. Protoss can walk up, and if he does a good job of this, can really do a lot of damage with the third.
LCC.
The initial Zealots mind dragging into the tanks, and the rest of the Zealots need to move on top of the tanks, not the depot. There we go. Prophecy moves them forward, and now he's up on top of the ramp. This is a very awkward situation to defend, and this is a terrible, terrible situation here for LCC. All because he didn't wall his third.
And he is finally responding.
Right now. He's actually going to lose the CC to it. 2 slow reactions, and now Prophecy suddenly finds himself in a wonderful position. LCC exceptionally slow to react, only just now beginning to move his tanks, and he is coming over there slowly, but it doesn't matter. He's going to get deep
and the Zealots coming into the natural as well.
For free. And yeah, now the tanks are exposed, and lots of storms going off for Prophecy. Actually, he's not trading all that well, but he does kill a few tanks and softens a few others up with Storm. But the tank count very low, and actually I don't even know if there's enough tanks right now from this side to come up. It's another reason why it doesn't make sense to be out on the map on this side. I just don't understand the decision making here from LCC. There's a reason you sit behind the bridge on Fighting Spirit until you've got a pretty large army, not in front. And he was just out of position, like he didn't really have an effective path to get back there, whereas if you're sitting behind the bridge, you move your tanks like 3 feet and siege them up, and then they're there to defend. But outside he's got to go all the way back around the ramp.
Oh, and he's going to be losing these
and now
Prophecy. I think the primary problem with that defense was there were no buildings to block the incoming
Zealots. Well, that goes without being said. That was bad. I've occasionally, every once in a while, see a player defend with really, really heavy mines, like right at the ramp, but even then, I feel like that's vulnerable to having 3 or 4 Zealots going to run by. And now LCC is going to send some tanks up to kill these Goons. Prophecy actually picks off one of the tanks, might get a second one as well.
Oh, he does get the second.
This is not a good time for LCC to be losing tanks.
No. And he needs to be rebuilding his
command center.
Is he going to be building one or not?
He's already he's mined out his main base now, so is Prophecy though. But Prophecy
both players have.
Prophecy does actually have a...
Prophecy is getting his 2-2 upgrade right now, has double forges spinning, and LCC, actually Prophecy and LCC are at pretty similar timing of their 2-2s. Well, LCC's a little bit ahead.
LCC has got a command center
have pretty decent upgrades.
LCC has a command center at his third, and He's got an
I don't know
engineering
what he's
bay.
doing, taking this third.
Engineering bay is sitting here and blocking off that base from Prophecy if you wanted to take
Oh,
it.
whoa! We had a random push with 2 tanks and like 6 zealots trying to catch Prophecy. Oh, I think you want to take the tanks to knock down the pylon wall, but Prophecy's all over this, chasing this away. And I really don't understand now the positioning of this CC for LCC. If you look at where all LCC's units are, they are defending the 6 o'clock base, but yet he has landed his CC over at the 9 o'clock base, or sorry, 3 o'clock base, which other than trying to be a hidden base, I don't really know what's up with that. Like, I don't know why he wouldn't at least make the CC at 6 first. This is very odd.
Oh, and the observer is going to see that base.
You gotta try to get inside of his head.
Yeah, Prophecy might be aware that it exists. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now he's going to go
that. And
down.
there's nothing there defending as well. So he is going to come across, and it looks like he might be able to deny this with that many goons there as well.
He'll take it out. He'll take it out. It may, if he reacts quickly, he might be able to lift off and save it, but there's no way that LCC can possibly save that base.
You would have to... No, you can't save that CC. It's dead. Unless he mass repairs it as he floats away, I don't know.
Yeah, well, no, like I said he'd have to react immediately, and he didn't.
Yeah,
he was too slow to notice.
The SCVs are trying to repair,
so
but that goes down.
And that is lesson 101, why you don't take random bases. It doesn't work out very well. I don't really know why he was taking a base there, and he has floated out his main. No, he hasn't. He actually remade the command center somewhere else and has now floated it. So he is still back on 3 bases, but Prophecy is on 4.
Wouldn't lesson 101 be like how to mine minerals?
No, that'd be lesson 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do have the 100 levels before you get onto the more advanced stuff like 101.
Now, how exactly do you mine minerals? Because I'm not sure how to get the workers to the crystals.
Well, it's a right click, or sorry, left click, drag a box, select a lurker, then you take the worker, and then you place a right click on a mineral patch.
You guys don't even know, do you?
You have to select the
That's a
worker.
very sophisticated way of mining. And Prophecy is running in here again, trying to get over to the base, and it is again exposed because LCC is out of position. And I like this play from Prophecy, to be honest. He's seeing that LCC in these good positions, he's running up there, but at the same time we've got a small scale, it's not also all of LCC's army, but it's some of LCC's army doing a small scale counterattack up at the 3rd base of Prophecy. Kind of a strange game indeed. I think Prophecy's going to lose this base. I don't think there's going to be enough units here to defend. If he sees there's a few tanks on the ramp, that will go down in a hurry. But at the same time, LCC is really having trouble here actually evacuating his command centers. And so he will lose his 3rd as he has stopped repairing it. At the same time, Prophecy looking pretty likely he'll lose his 3rd. Actually, he's got an arbiter there. He could maybe do some defense with that, although there are vessels around as well.
Yeah,
very strange situation here.
LCC managed to pull off this attack against that 3rd base. That might actually keep him in the game. He is rebuilding a command center over at his at the 3 o'clock position, but he is looking at a bit of a poor situation.
Which does have the observer over it still, by the way.
Yeah, that is a good point. And it looks like this army from Prophecy is going to come around and flank behind all these tanks. But he's going into the mines, losing gun.
Yeah, those zealots just started to get out in front and drag them, and I think he's going to clean this up pretty easily. There's not that many tanks left. The spread of the goons is fairly good as well.
He's losing a lot of goons,
actually, he's taking a lot of damage from this. Yeah, this didn't end up being as good of a trade. Still needs to keep moving some forward. And whoa, he backs off with just 1 tank left. A little interesting there.
There's actually one up on the cliff too, but he did lose quite a few dragoons. I don't think he knew exactly how many tanks were still up there, so I think.
However, I want to point out that was still good for Prophecy because Prophecy was on 3 bases at that point, and LCC was on 2. Now he reduced LCC to 1. So it was still a good trade to do that.
Trade armies.
At the bottom left, we do have a barracks float, which we'll see that Nexus coming out there from Prophecy. So,
and it looks like reacts immediately, sending over about 6 tanks.
So now the question is, how is LCC's 3rd base here still alive? It's 3 o'clock, I should say. And it looks like the Arbiter and the army is going to come across. That's why. It looks like...
Now the tanks are pretty close there trying to defend it.
Oh, there's a counterattack going on at the 9 o'clock position?
Yeah, he's got under. So this is pretty nice move here from LCC. Anytime you get under these bridges, it's pretty hard to deal with terror. We can see D makes that front tank to save it from the cannon, does do it. But he's moving on top of the base, and LCC not yet reacting. Actually, it's just 2 Dragoons here that are underneath this Arbiter, so not really that threatening. They're going to tickle the SCVs, and once LCC knows he should scan and just come up through the tank. Actually, he's lifting. What? Huge overreaction by LCC, lifting off his command center for no reason. He's even got tanks around to defend.
And he hasn't moved it, so he might actually start burning down that command center if he's not careful.
Yeah, this is pretty questionable. He's actually going to lose this. LCC, what is? I think he's getting out, not having the multitasking to keep up right now or something. We can see Prophecy is losing his 4th though.
He has
and
168
not moving to defend that.
Oh, and the command center is going. Which way is the command center going?
It's going the wrong way.
It's just
the wrong way.
decided to run.
But
and Prophecy's again going to do a major counterattack on the third, which will completely take LCC out of mining, although, see, Prophecy's reestablishing his base over at top, but I don't understand why he would throw away the Nexus at the bottom. There's 4 tanks. I mean, 12 Zealots can clean that up so easily, but he just didn't send anything to defend. He just...
So Prophecy is actually on...
decides not to counterattack.
Prophecy doesn't have any mining bases left anymore. He's actually...
Yeah, at the moment he does not. Which is another reason I don't understand that situation. There's...
sort of.
There's no reason he couldn't have saved that base. He had a lot of Zealots left, and honestly, all the tanks were sieged. You just send in a few Zealots and clean that up super easily. It really made no sense. I don't really understand. This doesn't seem to be one of Prophecy's stronger games.
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, oh, his macro is pretty good, and then I looked and was like, oh, he's got no money. No wonder. But the base at the, 6 o'clock position is actually, it has very paltry defenses, so... If Prophecy runs in there right now and takes out that command center, then we can have one of those weird situations where just neither player.
Well, then it'll be one base. There'll be one base. Prophecy's back to mining. Although Vultures, Vultures, and the pylon wall's not done. Oh shit! The Vultures raiding the top right band base, the 12 o'clock base now. Probes are going down. Prophecy, no reaction yet so far. His army's coming over, but he's not running his probes. I guess he doesn't want to leave them. Oh, he's trying to fight with probes. But
probes
pretty
strong, man.
At least glitch your probes on the Vultures. But now there's 5. Will he
the mines. Are the mines going to drag?
Mines. And he goes and pulls the Zealot back. Good job there from Prophecy, but almost every single probe is picked off for runaway, but almost every other single one lost.
Wow, Prophecy's down to about... I think Prophecy has only got 10 probes left, and is mining ones.
Yeah.
That is incredible. So suddenly
LCC... So it is not a good idea, too.
The brief situation of 2-base LCC against 1-base Prophecy.
Yeah, I think actually LCC is suddenly in a really strong position. If he can defend this army, which I think he should be able to, then... What is this command center doing? No! No, command center, run away!
Yeah, he's getting pretty good at suiciding command centers. This is kind of an awkward situation for Protoss is when you get like this, because you got no money and you're trying to take bases. You really want to get back on 1 or 2 bases, but at the same time you don't have money and you can't really afford to make cannons. So it's kind of awkward for defending your bases because you really want your army, but you really want your bases defended, and it's kind of hard to deal with both. I mean, see, Prophecy still has a decent army. It looks to be around 3 control groups in size with some Templar and an Arbiter in it. And LCC is doing a push. It's very, very tank heavy, almost exclusively tanks. There's about 5 Goliaths in there, so this fight might well decide the outcome of the game if it goes particularly badly for Prophecy. And Prophecy's not in a very good arc, but there's a lot of siege tanks, and he does have a lot of those running.
The D-Matrix!
Huge cluster of tanks, and I think he's actually going to crush this army of LCC quite easily. And yes, no problem. And now LCC's 3rd base is in big danger. We can see it is not actually a tight wall there. Those SCVs will run away from that gap most likely if attacked, and even if not, they can be killed off really easy. Whoa, though! Prophecy is charging into mines. No
LCC
observers
just
with
doesn't
this.
have many units
way out in front of this army. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. He's got 1.4k though. He's got 2 tanks defending at the front. The Templar's leading. It's gonna die to the mines. He's losing his Templar.
The Templar, one Templar left.
Oh, it is gone.
Yep.
He's got 1 Templar left, but not with energy. And this attack
is
going to stop him. He's just suiciding into mines. Look at that. That is like 6 goons dead to a mine and a tank. And LCC is actually potentially going to lose this command center to an Arbiter. There's an SCV trying to repair, but it is slowly dying, and I don't think he can get units over there to defend this one Arbiter.
Does he have a
may bring down the CC.
Goliath? Nope, he doesn't.
No, there's no Goliath over there. Alright, so this is a very strange game right now. 71 supply for Prophecy, 98 supply for LCC, so LCC really should be fine, and honestly, he is still mining from 1 base, so is Prophecy. Saturation similar both, but if Prophecy lands that 2nd base, it's his game for the taking.
Yep, and he does land it. He's going to be able to repair it as well.
Straight up doesn't have the money. He does not have the money to make another Nexus. I mean, he could wait, but then he's going to have no units. So I think in either situation, really, he loses. Alright, LCC should probably right-click it. There we go. There we go.
And he's building a missile turret to defend that from that Arbiter,
right? Down goes the goon. Yeah, that Arbiter's getting pretty annoying. Prophecy noticing this, though, just send the Arbiter away.
And his observer.
But yeah, he's just not going to get the money.
Out of here.
And
Arbiter.
There's a Zealot. That Zealot's actually going to go down, I think. Oh no, that tank's going to go down.
Pretty much all Prophecy can try at this point, I think, is to recall one of these bases, but there's still 2 bases for LCC, and we can see the supply for LCC is really starting to jump ahead. Prophecies has remained unchanged, and LCC now up at 114. So I think here in a sec we're going to see LCC push and in the game.
Yep, and he does have a few
Prophecy is as starved as it gets.
As long as he can hold on, well, even if he just holds on to this bottom base, LCC's in good position, but he has 2 mining bases, not just 1. There is a probe here ready to build a base though, and he's saving up minerals at last, so he looks like he will try to take this through 9 o'clock. I have to say that
I just don't think he's really got the...
Have you guys ever seen Sniper Terran versus Lurkers?
Is he the one that has those gifts? Is he the one that has those gifts?
Yep, he's the one that has those gifts. Well, watching this game is sort of like
some unfortunate lurker moments
with dragoons and spider mines, I should say. So prophecy, sniper mines, yeah, Sniper Terran.
Sniper Terran, so good with mines, they're named after him.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, prophecy is just like it's pretty much spider mines when LCC this game. I think.
LCC sends 2 tanks over to take out a cannon. LOL. Vulture's actually mining up between those tanks too, so... Oh, snipe the Templar! The Vultures just barely don't see it. Oh, but he's at the back! The Templar are exposed! Vultures! No, they're not going for the Templar, they're fighting goons! LCC, no! But he's busy defending otherwhere because he's got all the tanks on the front stasis. This army is very thin though, it's
Archons, the tanks. Oh, stasis on the tanks.
Great stasis being thrown down there. There's a lot of Templars. I hope they've got a lot of storms to throw down. He needs them. One is a complete dud. The second one is a little bit better. Storms are kind of missing though. Finally lands a few, although I guess that's a given when you've got 4 Templar worth of storms, but there's only 4 Dragoons left of this army, and honestly, that's a lot of stuff in stasis. I mean, he can wait, but I think, even if he waits, I think LCC can reinforce in the time, get rid of this stuff, and then everything's just on stasis, and he's got a giant army back.
Oh my god!
Oh, SCV.
Whoa, that storm looked really good, but beautiful dodge by LCC. 1 SCV only dying this storm. He does actually pick off the 3 tanks as the unstasis. He's keeping Archon other here by the other unstasis army, and LCC's macro is really off right now.
Oh my god, it's gonna fight the Archon with
too many minerals. Yeah, probably not the best fight, but it kind of doesn't matter because Prophecy doesn't really have much. Actually, I don't know. This game is still close. Still LCC's game for the taking, though.
Yeah, I mean, with Prophecy losing that base,
at critical moments is hurting him.
Prophecy just doesn't have many minerals left at his base now. Like, it's almost mined out there. Whereas LCC's got more minerals at his lower base, and he's got pretty good bank, I suppose. And
still 2 bases. I mean, the army for Prophecy is 5 goons and an Archon. Okay, it's being rejoined by a few more goons. But, I don't know, LCC, he should not be pushing out right now. Now he doesn't have a big enough army.
Oh, and that probe gets sniped, so that's not going to be a nexus.
I don't understand this. Prophecy
again! Dragoons! Dragoons!
So many mines! Loses half of his army to mines. A tank does, though, decide to go out and fight the army and die.
You see what I mean about the Sniper Terran and Lurkers and Prophecy and Spider-Man?
This is pretty rough. Oh, but this army is going to get killed. I don't know why he's doing this. He's got a base advantage. You don't have to attack. You can just defend.
Oh, but the Arbiter goes down.
Forward. Whoa! It gets taken out in a hurry. The tank is D-Matrix. Is there enough army here? I don't think
no. And Prophecy loses all the time. And GG!
And GG. LCC takes down someone who may be the strongest